Full summary of One Piece Manga. One Piece Chapter 1055, New Era. This week's color spread is One Piece Film Red, poster drawn by Oda, with Luffy, Shanks and Uda. Chapter starts in the Flower Capital. Nami, Tama and Zeus are enjoying the party and the food. Outside the city, Momonosuke is beaten by Ryokugyu. Yamato wants to go help him, but Momonosuke insists that he must stay out of the fight. Reizu uses his technique, Ninpo, Maki Maki no Jutsu, to shoot a fire attack at Ryokugyu. Ryokugyu acts as if he's affected by Reizu's attack, but he is joking. Then he uses his technique, Bokaran, Fireproof Forest, and breaks free from the flames. Ryokugyu said, "You really thought you'd be able to defeat a Marine Admiral by relying on such an obvious weakness?" Ryokugyu stabs Reizu's body with one of his branches and starts sucking out Reizu's nutrients. Kawamatsu tries to help him, but no matter how much branches and roots he cuts, they don't stop growing. Finally, Ryokugyu also catches Denjiro, Kawamatsu and Nekomamushi. Cut to the secret room of Kozuki Sukiyaki. We see that a secret passageway, that leads to a long stairs, has been opened in the ground. Sukiyaki and Robin are walking down the stairs with Law. Robin asks Law if he has managed to follow her by her sense. Law says, he's not a hyena. Law couldn't find Robin with her nakamas at the party, so he searched her. Sukiyaki says, he never told Kaido and Orochi about this passageway. But since one of the important members of the Beast's pirates, Lack, is a Seojin, it didn't took long for them to find the poneglyph. Robin asks, why a Seojin would be able to find it. Sukiyaki tells her that it's better they see for themselves. Sukiyaki starts to tell the story of Wano Kuni, but Robin interrupts him when she sees a light coming from a hole in the passageway. Robin asks, what is that? Sukiyaki tells her that she can go to see what is there, because a glass blocks the water, since they are now depth at the bottom of the sea. Robin crawls through the hole. Law teleports with her. They both look through the glass and see the ruins of an ancient city under the sea. Sukiyaki tells them that ruins are the other land of Wano Kuni that existed about 800 years ago. Thanks to its not seawater, the ruins were preserved in good conditions. Sukiyaki explains what happened to that ancient Wano Kuni country. This scene has some panels to show us what happened. A long time ago, Wano Kuni was a large country, about 3 times larger than present Wano Kuni. It was located at the bottom of Mount Fuji, at the same level than the sea. Then at one point in its history, the great walls that surround the island were built and the country was locked up. Rainwater began to accumulate and flooded the entire country. After that, rainwater reached the highest part of the walls and the water began to fall from them, creating the great waterfalls, the ones that Luffy or Big Mom pirates had to climb. People decided to abandon the original Wano Kuni and built a new country around the mountainside of Mount Fuji, which is the current Wano Kuni. The group reach the bottom of the stairs and Sukiyaki opens a secret door that gives access to a large room where the road poneglyph is. Robin says that if they can find one more, they will be able to travel to Laugh-Tale. Sukiyaki says that this room is in a high platform inside the cave at Mount Fuji's base. And deep below is the ancient weapon Pluton. However, Sukiyaki has never seen the weapon, so he cannot show Robin and Law where it is. Sukiyaki said, in order to bring Pluton out, the walls of Wano Kuni must be taken down. In other words, Opening the border is destroy the defensive walls of this country, and it means to unleashing the ancient weapon. Robin wonders why Kozuki Oden wanted to do something like that. Sukiyaki says, he told them everything that has been passed down through the shogun's family. Sukiyaki said, I don't know what Oden discovered in his journey at sea. Back to the outside of the flower capital. Ryokugayu's trapped the red scabbards and Yamato, and tells them they can't do anything against Mother Nature. Ryokugyu says that if Kaido had continued in the country, he wouldn't have come. Kaido's reign is what kept enemies away from Wano Kuni. Ryokugyu says to bring him Straw Hat Luffy. When he takes his head, he will leave the country. Yamato tells Momonosuke they should ask Luffy and the rest for help, since they won't lose against a guy like this. Momonosuke, crying, says that he doesn't need Luffy's or Yamato's help, so he asks Yamato not to offer his help anymore. Momonosuke said, "You've been locked up in Onigashima all your life, but now you're free, and that's why I want you to leave. Luffy, Zoro and the others. I can't always count on their help. We have to be able to defend ourselves against all enemies. With the people of this country, we can't entrust it to those who are about to leave. If we do, how can we protect our country in the future?" Ryokugyu mocks Momonosuke's childish attitude and says that he never thought a dragon could be so embarrassing. In a moment of desperation, Momonosuke manages to shoot a bolo breath that passes through Ryokugayu's tree body. The red scabbards and Yamato break free. Ryokugyu looks at Momonosuke. He can't believe what happened. Yamato can't believe that Momonosuke has mastered the power of the dragon. Denjiro says that Momonosuke is not aiming very well. Momonosuke shoots another bobo breath at Ryokugyu and burns his body. However, a small plant grows behind Ryokugayu's burned body and Ryokugyu grows up from it again. Ryokugyu transforms again to continue the battle. Ryokugyu said, "Ah. Well, if that's the game you want to play. Fine, you Kaido wannabe, I'm going to pierce you through the mouth to the tail." Suddenly, black lightning can be seen in the distance. Ryokugyu feels something is paralyzing him and he screams in pain. Ryokugyu said, Wait, that's Conqueror's Haki. Who the hell are you? What? Red Hair Pirates? And they're this close? Red Hair Pirates' ship is still in the sea near Wano Kuni. Some of their members ask Shanks to stop or all the rookies are going to faint. Shanks said, "I won't say you're despicable. But a marine targeting those new leaves that just changed pirate history. I think it is tasteless." As Shanks says, this we can see some of his memories together with Luffy. When Luffy cuts on his face, Momonosuke, as a child together with Oden, Hiyori, at her birth, and we also see a silhouette that seems to be Uda, the character from One Piece film Red, who is Shanks' daughter. Then we see a close-up panel of Shanks. He's very angry. Shanks said, "Are you that afraid of the coming new era?" Ryokugyu returns to his normal form and says he has no intention of fighting Shanks and his crew. At least not now. He finally decides to leave. Yamato celebrates with Momonosuke and the red scabbards. Momonosuke cries with joy. In the flower capital we see that Brook, Ussop, Chopper and Franky are still in the party with Hiyori and Toko. Outside the city we see that Luffy is sitting on the ground with Zoro, Sanji and Jimbei. Luffy said, "He's gone." Shishishi. Sanji said, Looks like they didn't need our help. Zoro said, Momo, I'm impressed. Jinbei said, but that haki has been impressive. Luffy said, I know. What was that? At the end of the chapter, Luffy smiles while we see Red Hair Pirate's ship is moving away from Wano Kuni Sea. Luffy said, somehow, a familiar face popped up in my mind. End.
Thanks for watching. Please click like, subscribe, and notification bell. Good day and God bless.